Hey folks, this is Vince Tiki with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Border Pioneer. It's important to stress that what you're looking at here is the demo version of the game. I was granted full access to the game, but I'm pretty sure that my build is still a demo like everyone else's. So anyway, what is Border Pioneer? Well, it is a cross between a mini town builder and a town defense kind of game. You're going to first choose, like, I guess a main hero. According to the developer, at least based on what I've seen, this game, I think the original language is in Chinese, I think. So it's definitely Asian. I don't know which language it is, but and it shows because some of the cards in this game are still in Chinese, like some of the alerts. So it hasn't been fully fleshed out into English just yet. But anyway, you're going to pick a character and you're going to choose, I guess, a scenario, and then you choose challenge factors. They're called like disaster factors or something. It just makes the game more difficult if you like that kind of thing. And from there, you're going to pretty much you're given this very small area, and it's turn based, at least for the build aspects of it. During a turn, you're given the opportunity to put down various buildings and play cards. These cards can range from different buildings, they can be units that you can play, but you also have a resource management element to this game where you have to worry about gold, there's food, there's like production, which is the little hammer symbol on the top, and there's also population. And there is some synergy bonuses in how they operate together. Like, for example, there's like a tavern or an inn or something I put down next to my houses, and it buffed all of them. There was a workshop that I put down next to my forestry buildings that gave me extra production every turn. So, long story short, you're going to be earning these cards and even card packs. You can choose what card packs to pick from during certain parts of the game. And you unlock these card packs and you play these cards. And the ultimate goal really is to survive. I don't know if there's an end game to this. I didn't get that far with it. I played for like, I want to say 12 turns, something like that. Each month has like two turns. The first turn of a month is like it gives you the opportunity to put stuff down and to deal with events as they come up. And then the other turn is like at the end of that turn, it's that's when the battle takes place. You get attacked, and there's like a tower defense element to that where you're putting walls and towers down and you're trying to stop these enemies from breaching your castle. And I gotta say, like, as for a demo, at first I was kind of turned off by it because it was difficult for me to read and understand. A lot of the tooltips didn't make any sense to me. Like, I reread them multiple times, and some of the images aren't in the tooltip. It just says, like, it's the code rather than the image. It'll say, like, bracket image 246937612 whatever. It's not actually the image that it synergizes with in the tooltip. It's just like the descriptor, like the code. So like I have no idea if I'm placing some of these buildings in the correct places. I can't clearly tell if I've read the tooltip correctly and understand it. What I would like to see in future builds is when I click on a building to place it, I would love to see, like, right before I place the building, when I hover the mouse and hover the building over a spot, I want to see what the bonuses would be if I were to place it before I click the button, if that makes any sense. So if I hover my mouse over a spot with that building, I want it to be like +3 production if I put it here, or +5. I want it to tell me the bonuses prior to me placing it based on where my mouse is hovering. That way I can almost guarantee that, okay, I read the tooltip correctly or incorrectly, whatever the case may be. But I love despite the fact that the game wasn't as intuitive as it could be, I still had a great time with this. I really enjoyed the events in between. I wish I could have increased the size of the UI in some places because I have eye problems, so it was difficult for me to read the events during certain parts of a round or the turn. It was just like the text was so small, it was hard really to make out anything. But I really enjoyed the overall gameplay aspect of it. I like the idea of a town builder mixed with a tower defense game, and I like the different synergies and the card packs. That was interesting. I liked the resource management. I typically found that I had a lot of buildings, a lot of cards I could play, but I didn't have any population. And I'm sitting there, how do I increase my population? I can't figure out, oh, I can upgrade my houses because I played this one card, but I don't have the production. I first have to upgrade my town hall, and I don't have the production for that. So like I if I were to play the game again, I would definitely play it a bit more efficiently than what I did. But I liked the overall premise of it, and I liked the overall flow of it. I just wish it were a bit more intuitive in some places because I didn't fully understand it. And again, because this is a demo and because I think English was not the native language behind this game, some of the warnings and some of the tooltips were in Chinese or some Asian language. I don't know which it is. But I'm like, well, that's not helpful. So like all in all, I enjoyed this. And there's even like even if you're worried about the RNG of it, there's even a caravan that will arrive on occasion, and then you can spend your gold there to sort of get the cards that you want. Like again, I had a shortage of people and I needed more housing, so I'm like, oh, there's a caravan. I wish I would have known about that sooner. So I went in there and I bought some houses, and that kind of helped for a little bit. But and then the enemies started coming in. I mean, the waves get harder and harder and harder. But it's cool because like you can not only can you hire troops to defend your castle, like archers and then your original person, but you can put down like archer towers, which you can upgrade to like fire towers through a card. You can put walls down. There's different traps, like there's spike traps and log traps. So think like Orcs Must Die tower defense, but think of it as a top-down city builder. So that's what I've seen so far. And again, this is only a demo version of the game, so I'm not going to play it extensively. But I'm really enjoying the experience so far, and I can't wait to see like the beta builds and the full version of it because I think the game could be a whole lot better than what it is, a bit more intuitive than what it is. But like the gameplay is there. It's getting a new player acclimated to all of the stuffs. Like that's the current hurdle that I'm seeing with this game. So anyway, I recommend checking this game out. And again, I'm playing the demo version of the game, and I can't imagine that there isn't a demo for this or wasn't at one point. According to the Steam store page, there is a demo that you can download, and the planned release date is Q2 of 2024. So it's coming out this year, and there is a playable demo now. So at least check the game out for yourself, and if you like this kind of thing. Well, this is Vince. Thanks for watching. I will catch y'all next time. Take care.